are very important. The 64 items of devotional service should include all of our activities of body, mind, and speech. As stated in the beginning, the regulative principle of devotional service enjoins that all of our senses must be employed in the service of the Lord. Exactly how they can be thus employed is described in the above 64 items. Now, meaning in the next chapter, Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī will give evidence from different scriptures supporting the authenticity of many of these points. In other words, these are so many rules for the beginning of devotional service. In the beginning of devotional service, we have to follow the rules and regulations of the scriptures. And Rūpa Gosvāmī has kindly compiled them all here in one place very conveniently, 64 items of devotional service, so that we can begin this execution of devotional service ultimately so that our whole body, mind, actions, words, and property, energy, wealth, and other resources are all completely engaged in devotional service. And this is the goal. So in the beginning, we have no idea about devotional service, or our idea is very poor. So we have to be given principles or rules to follow. And these are called devotional regulative principles. Regulative principles means that I do them as a regular thing. They're rules and regulations. So the community of devotees is built on these rules and regulations. But one quickly realizes that actually if I do all these things, then this means complete surrender. Once you attain complete surrender, from that point, one's devotional service is spontaneous. He sees a need and fills it. He sees an opportunity and he jumps at it. He engages his initiative. He engages his energy, his creativity in devotional service, and does those things that he knows will be pleasing to Krishna, even if though they're not exactly directly ordered by the regulative principles or the scripture. He starts to see through to the purpose of the scripture. He starts to see the essence of the relationship with God as being one of service and devotion and love. He starts to realize that Krishna is my friend, and I'm Krishna's friend. And then the relationship proceeds on a higher level. But in the beginning, one should cultivate the mood of a servant. Not forever, but in the beginning, because this is how you learn. You're an apprentice, you're a beginner, you're a neophyte. And you have to accept this and use this mood of a servant to advance in devotional service until you reach the platform of friendship, you see. So servitude is always on the platform of rules and regulations, and then this naturally develops into friendship on the spontaneous platform. But that's a later subject in Nectar of Devotion. In the next chapters, the principles that were discussed so far will be discussed in a more detailed way, including references from various scriptures, especially Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Hare Krishna.